big heads up to you. Hope you're doing well today. If you haven't explained yourself, they're either not your friend, not a supporter, they're not on your team, they don't know who the boss is, or they're straight up enemies. What I'm telling you is you got to quit trying to explain yourself to people, okay? You shouldn't have to explain yourself. The people that love you, support you, are behind you, with you. I'm not talking about the people that sleep with you, the people you were born with, mommies, daddies, uncles, aunts, even wifeys and husbands. Dude, just because you live with them don't mean they believe in you, okay? They might not be on the page, you know what I'm saying? So look, check it out. If you got to explain it to them, they're not your friends, they're not your supporters, they're not behind you. And if you do have to explain it and they're your enemies, they're not going to believe you anyway. So quit explaining yourself. Right? You got to know. You got to know what's true for you. You got to know what's working. You got to know what you're going to do. If you're going to lead your team, if you're going to be the boss makes decisions, the boss writes checks, the boss is willing to pull the trigger, and the boss, by the way, will be the first person that changes course when it's not working. So look, I don't explain myself to anybody, okay? When I do, it's always, when I make the mistake, it's always to somebody that doesn't understand what I'm doing anyway, doesn't have any competency in the space, and or is a straight up hating enemy trying to do me wrong. And those people, you can explain total truth to them, they still won't believe it because they can't make sense of it. The incompetent can't make sense of the truth, and your enemies, well, come on, keep it real. They just refuse to believe anything. So look, quit explaining yourself, right? Listen to it, man. It's deep. It's deep. Quit explaining yourself. Doesn't mean you're irresponsible. Doesn't mean you don't have an open mind. Doesn't mean you're not willing to be wrong. Doesn't mean you're not willing to change course. Quit explaining yourself, because the people that love you, support you, and are behind you, they'll be like, dude, let's do it that way. Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll. And then you, as the boss, as a legit boss, will change course if it's not working. Everybody else you got to explain to, they're either incompetent or they're the enemy. Try this in your business. Tell me it doesn't work. Hey, and like this, comment. Can't wait to see what you say about it. Believe it, agree with it, disagree with it, have exception to it, and subscribe to the damn channel, player.